Welcome to today's Pray. Welcome to today's Pray podcast. Sorry, folks. We just got back from the Outer Banks,
the home of the
Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
And we are so happy to be around his presence. He's given us such an energy, a vibe, and it's bonded with our souls, and we will have it forever.
Yep.
Gravedigger will forever be a part of our nervous system.
One time, Jake used to tattoo black and yellow tattoos. Now, only purple and green.
I only do Gravedigger tattoos now.
Mm-hmm.
And
big tires.
And I'm not sad about it.
And a big attitude.
Big attitude.
Gravedigger.
You actually have to, before you get tattooed by me now, 2 Monster Energy drinks, a bucket of KFC chicken, and you got to wear tank tops. That's the bottom line.
And you pull up in a bigger truck than normal, but not too big because you know you can't outdo Gravedigger.
Actually, the price to get tattooed by me now is an old Grand Am. Because you know I'm going to run over it later in my Gravedigger truck.
I'm going to need 13 Crown Vics and a ramp.
I don't have a truck as big as Gravedigger's yet, but I'm pretty sure it's growing.
Mm-hmm.
My truck's growing.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since we started gravediggering so fucking hard, my truck's hit a little bit of a growth spurt.
Really? A little bump up.
A little bit of a bump up.
Oh, yeah?
Not a huge one.
Would you please leave my testicles alone?
When you pulled up earlier, I'm pretty sure I saw the vein popping in its hood.
Oh, it was erect. My truck was strong.
Mm-hmm. It's about to go full Hulk mode.
My truck's about to bust.
You're my brother.
I'm about to bust a gasket.
Bust a freaking lug nut.
Dude, freaking Gravedigger. You know, it's probably, I was talking to a guy yesterday. I was telling him about it. He got it.
Yeah.
He got it. He was the guy that goes, that's the perfect amount of just really stupid because there is a reason to say it down there.
Yeah.
But it's just stupid. It like just makes just enough sense to be able to say it down there. And that's it.
Yeah, because they get it because Gravedigger's from there.
Yep.
And I hope the night we were doing it at the restaurant, I hope it caught on. I hope some other people Gravedigger as hard as we did.
Yeah.
I Gravediggered so hard, my throat hurt. My throat hurts now from doing it.
Yeah. Anytime you try to just really push it and you're not actually, being careful and just, that's what happens. That's what happens to guys' vocal cords. That's why Avenged Sevenfold is a clean singing band now instead of metal. Instead of metalcore.
I don't think that's it. I think the reason it hurt a little bit doing it just a second ago is because I'm not in Gravedigger territory.
Ooh.
I did it so hard when we were inside Gravedigger territory, and I did it way harder than I just did it, and it didn't hurt at all. It actually felt like I was healing myself.
Also, if you do hurt yourself down there, you hurt your throat saying Gravedigger down there, you have local salt. You have the local salt water to cure your sore throat to gargle. You gargle local salt water, and it cures your Gravedigger throat.
I didn't gargle any of it, but I definitely drank a lot of salt water down there.
Every time I peed in the water, I accidentally got a little bit in my urethra, and it burned.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
It's kind of like my penis did a hiccup.
Yeah, that's never happened to me.
Yeah, maybe.
There must be something wrong with you.
Yeah, honestly, there's probably something wrong with you. Maybe your penis never grew and your urethra never expanded.
No, I don't think that's it. I just think that I've just got so much, so much going on down there. Like so much going on.
You don't even have time to think about your urethra.
It's much.
Yeah.
Like how I would describe that area is just much.
It's just I'd say a lot.
A lot going on.
Yeah.
It's just busy.
Honestly, I've noticed you've been wearing bigger pants, and it's probably just because you got a lot.
Probably got a lot of salt in there because I'm not feeling it build up.
You have a lot of salt. I probably have all the sand. I accidentally brought sand home with me in my crotch.
Oh, crap, dude.
Well, I haven't shaved my bush in like a minute.
Oh, you definitely have sand in there.
I will be very happy to see whenever my that whole area, all the hair on that area melts off.
Yeah.
When I put that cream on it and it melts off.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be sick. What's that called? What is that called?
I can't remember what it's called. It's in a little tube.
Yeah, just like melts your
shave.
hair
It's
off.
like perfect shave or something like that. It just melt. It's like Nair, but it's not.
Nair, that's what I was thinking.
But it's not that. And you just melts.
You've done it?
Yeah, I have it.
Do you use it often?
Yeah, it feels like you're putting icy hot on your balls at first, and then after that, you get used to it, and you're used to that sting. And honestly, you kind of look forward to that sting because you don't get it anywhere else.
How to manipulate anyone.
Interesting.
You have to leave it on way longer than it says. It says 5-minute shave. It is not.
You literally just cake this stuff on your genitals. And
Imagine a bare cake without the icing.
Okay.
A fuzzy little cake. And then you just cover it completely. So you'll still see the hairs, but you're covering it completely as evenly as possible on that fuzzy little cake. And in about 10, I do it 10 to 12 minutes because it says 5 minutes. Don't do that because if you don't get it perfectly and it doesn't just rub off easily, then you break it off and then you have a bunch of bumps. You got to let it do its thing and make that hair rot.
Whoa, dude.
Your hair starts to curl up and get brittle and just fall off.
You're blowing my mind with a cream that kills your hair.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yep. It's better than laser vision.
Laser vision?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of cream is that?
No, it's just better than having laser vision.
Oh, laser vision would be very inconvenient unless you just wanted to fuck shit up.
But I have seen on a couple of memes recently that Cyclops with the laser vision, he gave the bettest. What?
How to manipulate anyone.
Gave Betty White a hand job. No, gave the best daps in comic books. He'd always be like, he'd always do the best daps.
For real?
Yeah, in comic books, yeah.
Comic books.
Yeah, man.
Books.
I think it's called like something perfect shave or something like that. And it is a little like you put it on, you're like, oh, this doesn't hurt. And then you're like, oh, and you can feel it working. And then you just got to like relax.
Did it ever hurt you?
You would not want it in the bug. You got to make sure you get it around the bug, but not on the tip because you would not want that.
What happens if you have hair in the bug?
Hair in the bug?
Yeah.
Oh, I would honestly I would just wax it. How some of those like Asian barbers, not Asian barbers, like Indian barbers, they just like wax everything with Q-tips and wax. I'll just do that into your bug.
Okay, just yank it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Last time I did that, I accidentally pulled on my kidney. There was a hair that came from my kidney.
Whoa. I pulled a hair once. It was in my nostril.
Mm-hmm.
Started pulling, and I kept pulling, and it kept coming. It kept coming. It just kept coming out. Kept pulling on it. 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 Eventually, it turned into a piece of ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
It was a white piece of ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the heck? And I kept pulling on it. Then it turned into a purple piece of ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept pulling it. And then it was a white again and purple and then white and then purple and then white and purple. And I realized I had been the victim of a magician's trick.
Mm-hmm.
And it was never ending. It just kept coming and coming and coming. And at the end of it, there was a rabbit in a hat. I was like, mind creep.
Yeah.
Mind creep.
Have you ever seen a magician?
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe it was a delayed trick? That like maybe he did he like, oh man, did he like look at you and do something? And he's like, oh, it didn't work, and then like kind of like didn't say it, but maybe kind of looked disappointed, and then he went off, and then like 10 years later it worked.
No.
Or maybe he was like, I can't find my ribbon. I hope it doesn't end up in someone's nose 10 years down the road.
No, I think
so that didn't happen for sure.
I think maybe I was getting karma'd. Like maybe I had done something in the past and the magicians of the world saw it and they just snuck that into my tissue when I was blowing my nose one time. A true magician never reveals his secrets, so I don't know how they got it in there.
But a true magician obviously works at Kleenex.
Holy fucking shit.
I just want to party.
Wow. You should be a detective. You ever think about getting into detective work?
I don't want to take all the credit for that. I just watched the documentary about the McDonald's Monopoly game one time, and the guy literally worked at the place they made the stickers.
Trickster.
So it's not that hard to figure out anymore how people win all this stuff.
It's just you have to work at the place.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever the crime's taking place, that's where they work.
If I ever do a grand prize for like at the barbershop, like I buy, like everyone puts in money into a pot, you know who's going to win the grand prize? Me.
Absolutely.
I put in all the work.
Yeah, it's your prize.
I'm getting that 24 quart Yeti cooler.
It's yours.
Yep. I deserve it.
You deserve it, and we should put the rap right here. It's Jake the Snake the Piper. I shoot just like a sniper. I'm going and I'm feeling crazy. You know I get hyper. You know I get so hyped up. You know my motherfucking business is so righter. I will have to fight ya. I don't give a motherfuck. I just fill my wallet up with cash. Then I get the cigarette ash. Just kidding, I just get out in a flash. You would never see me and I never look back. I come at you so quick after I'm done. Hit you with the left, then a right, then I hit you with the nunchucks. Motherfucker, that was fucked up. I just snuck up on you and I left your fucking buns broke. I left your buns broke, motherfucker, because I just kicked your ass and I choked you, motherfucker. I'm a purple belt in jujitsu, don't give a motherfucker, 'cause I'm gonna have to hold you down and then I kiss you to show you my power. I got some flowers. I'm growing them forever and grow them for hours. And hours on end, they grow in the sunlight. Yes, motherfucker. Yes, I will fight. I will fight. I will fight every fucking day, alright? I will fuck a guy and I'll fuck a motherfucker who is white or black or brown or every other color under now.
See that tree? Planted it on Earth Day. See fucking me? My dad on Girth Day. Yeah, she fuck my mama. And holy shit, that started all the drama. I was like, I would like to ride a llama.
Yeah.
Llama, look at me, I'm wearing red pajamas.
Yeah.
Oh, you think I'm gonna stop her? No, I won't.
Yeah.
I want to punch you in the throat.
Yeah.
But I will not punch you in the chest. Ooh, you look like my brother, that's incest. What?
What?
I accidentally fucked a dude that looked like my...
All right, we're done. We're done rapping.
So I want to tell you a story.
Okay.
And I don't know if I've told you this, but have I ever told you about the guy named Clyde that I heard about and how he how he pleasures himself and how he has to look into a mirror into his butthole?
Question 1. Is it Clyde Drexler from the Rockets?
can't confirm.
Okay, then we might be thinking of two different Clydes. You're saying this man masturbates and stares into his own ass.
So there was a gentleman that came into the barbershop, and he was telling me about his coworker named Clyde.
Okay.
Clyde doesn't have a very high-end job. He's kind of like a laborer of sorts, and he's kind of a whack job, but nice enough. And he told this gentleman that the only way he can release himself is by bending over, looking into a mirror looking into his butthole, and he releases himself. That's the only way he can do it, is by looking into his butt and doing it.
What's he seeing there?
Butthole and probably some pink, maybe some hairy cheeky. And so that's crazy enough. You know?
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing
It's a
that
little,
someone said.
a little loony, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the guy's like, he can't get off without looking at his, bless you,
Thank you.
looking at his butthole in the mirror.
Yeah.
And he bends over in the bathroom and he has it on the floor and he does it that way.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I just want to party.
and then he told me today, I was saying, you know, I think about him a lot. I think about Clyde a lot.
Right.
And then he said, you know, he said, that's funny you say that, because I told him that I told you. And Clyde said to him, well, that's what I had to tell the people interviewing me at the psych ward for them to let me out. I had to tell them that in order for me to get off, I have to look at my butthole in the mirror and then I get off while I do it. And those people said, you know what? Seems like you're doing all right.
Well, you know,
I think you're cured.
my client and I today were talking about how there is a key to anything you want in this world.
Okay.
And the key is a combination of words. Now, that literally means you got to figure out a combination of words and body language and other ways of communication to achieve that thing that you want. And I never knew the way to get out of a psych ward is to tell them that you masturbate by standing over a mirror and looking into your butthole. That was the key to freedom. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm really curious of how to escape other things.
Right.
And what kind of random concoctions can I come up with to get other amazing things such as freedom?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
How to manipulate anyone.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, I mean, there's some serious ones and there's some ones that are kind of crazy. You know, a guy getting out of an abnormal human with something wrong with his brain said, I had to tell these people at the psych ward that I have to look at my butthole in a mirror to jack off and be able to get off. And I have to do it all the time. I have to do it every time. You can't do it. You can't get off without it. And they let him out. They said, you know what? Yeah, you're right. That's so interesting. You're cured. You don't need any help. You're fine. You figured out the key to success.
Hey, found out the key of pleasure. Yes.
Martin Luther King Jr. said, I had a dream. I have a dream. And that helped a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It helped a lot of stuff. And now Clyde masturbating over top of a mirror, I don't really. Do you think he's going to be helping a lot of stuff?
I think he is going to. He's helping me right now. But I think if I met him in person, I would not. He would not help me.
Have you ever done his masturbation technique for yourself?
No, actually, I have. I've only maybe seen my butthole twice.
How?
Shaving, doing his technique, but trimming my butthole.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
You sit a mirror on the toilet.
Whoa, dude.
On the toilet seat, and then you just shave, and then the hair falls onto the mirror.
Whoa, dude. That's crazy. You've actually
then you just go.
You've actually seen your own butthole.
You haven't seen yours?
Never. I'm not saying never.
Never been curious?
I am now.
Just go home and spread one. Just put one. Here's what you do. You
You
don't have to do it. You don't have to do it the way I told you. You can just, because I know you don't have a handheld mirror.
Yeah.
You just.
Can I borrow Josh's?
That sounds good. But if you don't want to do that,
I'll just borrow his iPad.
Yeah, take some pics.
I feel like it'd probably be better.
Yeah, because then you could kind of like look at it and zoom in.
Yeah.
You can't zoom in real life.
Not on a mirror.
That's the best thing about cameras and iPads. The best iPad world is way better. You got Roblox and you can zoom in on pictures.
You ever play Roblox?
I've never played Roblox because I've never had an iPad.
You need to get yourself an iPad, bud. The only time I'll play Roblox is when Brandon's daughter is stuck at the shop with us and I'm not doing anything. We play Roblox. It's actually fun. She plays on a phone, on his cell phone. I play on my iPad. So much better. The only thing is, the iPad gets hot as fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
It's working hard.
It's working really hard. But anyway, yeah, maybe I'll go home and find myself a Rogue handheld mirror and
you don't need to do that. You just need to put 1 foot up on the sink with your back facing. Pull up on the, say you put your left foot up on the sink, heel towards the mirror, pull cheek and look, and you'll be able to see it.
I don't think I can.
It's not that far deep in your butt, I promise. It seems like when you haven't seen it, it seems like it's farther in.
Yeah.
But it's your butthole's literally right at the surface.
Interesting. I always thought it was in between those two cheeks.
It is, but they're not as big as you'd guess. I mean, have you ever seen a girl's bung bung?
No. Nope. Have you? Have you?
Accidentally.
Ugh, that sucks.
There was this girl at a party one
Were you
time.
shaving her?
There was this girl at a party one time, and we were going down a slip and slide, and there was no end to the slip and slide; it just ended in grass. And we all went down the slip and slide, and she goes, while she was smoking a Newport, she said, "Oh, there's grass in my asshole." Yeah. And I had the hose in my hand because I was spraying off my legs and stuff. And she goes, "Here, spray this." And she just like pulled her bikini to the side, and I just saw her bare asshole. And that's how I know that the cheeks don't hide much.
Yeah.
She just pulled it to the side, and I sprayed the grass out of her ass. And I tried to, being a decent man and a good citizen, I tried to get all the grass out I could, but I don't think I could.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't. I didn't want. So I wanted.
at a certain point, your thoroughness of cleaning her off would have been a sexual assault.
Right. It's kind of like, hey, you take a piss, you shake it twice. After that, you're playing with yourself.
Yep.
It's like, I can only spray your asshole so much to get the grass out. Otherwise, I'm having fun. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to help you. I'm not trying to have fun.
It's like you're helping them until you ain't.
Right. And then I'm helping myself, and that is selfish.
Yeah, we don't like that. We don't like selfishness, motherfucker.
But yeah. So I mean,
never
it's not gonna
accidentally-
be,
I never
or maybe go
accidentally-
down a slip and slide. Here's what you do.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you have the contortionist abilities to be able to see your butthole in the mirror.
Yeah.
What you do is you organize a party for someone's birthday, have a slip and slide, have the slip and slide end in kind of tall grass or freshly cut grass even. Go down the slip and slide, make sure you're wearing a bikini or something that where grass can get inside of your butthole. Walk back up, smoking Newport, and ask someone to spray your butthole out with a hose.
How am I going to see it then?
You have them take a picture. They're like, hey, while you're down there, can you take a picture of my ass to make sure so I can make sure it's clean?
Okay.
And they take a picture of your butthole while they're back there just to make sure. Like, I just don't trust them. I just don't trust you. Can you just do this?
It's good. It's good. It's a good plan. It's a lot of work to get somebody to see my own butthole.
But is it worth it?
But the thing is, nothing in life is easy. Nothing good in life is easy.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to put the work in. I'm willing to go down a slip and slide and it ends in grass, walk up to somebody with a hose and ask them to wash out my butthole and take a picture.
Sometimes in life, you got to take 2 steps backwards, look into your butthole to take 1 step forward.
That needs to be on a t-shirt. Somebody called the t-shirt factory.
Gildan, we've got some script.
We've got another one.
Remember when we said, you like dragons? How about dragging these balls across your motherfucking face?
Oh.
And you turned us down?
Oh, you got Gildan. You got God.
They turned us down. Hey, remember when didn't you have a college?
Yeah, I did.
Weren't you going to go to college?
I was going to go to college. I was going to call it college. I was somewhere in Jacksonville. Somewhere. I don't know. I think they offered me I turned it down, but they offered me to do like 20. They offered me like 20 mil, 15 mil, $10 million, something, $5 million. $5 million. I turned it down though.
Wait. Someone offered you $10 million to go to college?
Yeah. I was so young though. I didn't get what it was. You know, it was like I had to go to school. Like I turned it down to do this rap shit. It was like I had to go to school with this dickhead.
I turned it down.
I
turned it down. Wait, you had an offer for $10 million to go to college? Yeah, turn it down.
That. That's the best interview.
Who is that guy?
I have no idea.
It doesn't matter because he's only famous for that now.
That is the best interview.
He was this close, wasn't he?
ever.
He was this close, wasn't he?
To what?
I don't know why. He was this close to being like actually famous for something because he had an interview.
And then he ruined it by lying.
Yeah.
So don't be a liar, and your success won't get
Stunted. Yeah.
Like Lil Wayne wasn't talking about that when he was saying stunting like my daddy.
Ooh, really?
He wasn't talking about lying.
Oh.
He was actually talking about doing stunts like front flips and back flips and being a stunt guy in old westerns.
What was he talking about when he said, I'm a fireman, fire for fireman?
Have you ever heard of an occupation called a fireman? They put out wildfires.
Oh, I thought he was literally. Oh, it's like a person that puts out fires.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a fireman, like he puts out fires. I thought he was saying like I'm a fire. I'm on fire.
I'm a fireman. I'm a fireman. Well, if he was doing that, how would he be able to rap so good on beat?
I just thought that's how good he was.
He is that good.
Like people would be like, I'm on fire. I'm like, yeah, you are.
He is that good.
Like they're saying like I'm on fire. Like I'm so good. I'm doing this while also on fire. This is incredible.
Your confusion is totally logical. He is that good. He's that good at being on beat.
And honestly, a lot of his raps, tongue twisters. I can't copy them.
The rumor is they started a metronome 9 months before he was born. And his heartbeat is synced up to that metronome. So anytime he feels off beat, he feels it in his heart.
A metronome. Is that similar to a metrosexual, but it is just a very small person with a pointy hat?
No, they're homophones.
Like back in the 80s when you had your first cell phone and it's like this huge thing in the console of your car, but you're in a Hummer?
No. You're thinking
A Hummer phone?
A Hummer phone.
What did you say?
A homophone is two words that sound alike, but they aren't alike.
Oh.
Like fish and like fisher and fisher. You can have a guy who's called a fisher because he fishes, or you can have a fissure in your butt that causes bleeding.
Oh. Or a fisher, the animal.
Exactly.
Or like butterfly. It's like butter. Like obviously it's not made. There's butter and fly.
Right.
And there's butterfly.
Right.
It's like, oh man, can you hand me some of the butterfly?
Or like you looking fly.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think I just said to you?
Maybe that I look good.
No, saying you looking fly. Like you're looking like a fly. Yes. See, homophone.
Yeah.
Or
I keep thinking you're saying Hummer phone, which would be so sick to have, but you got to buy a Hummer first.
nobody wants to pay for that.
You know what the best deal
Actually,
was ever?
everybody wants a Hummer, but nobody wants to pay for the gas for a Hummer.
Right. Right. Not even the US government.
No.
But I will say this. The best deal on a cell phone that ever was, and my mom just wouldn't do it, she wouldn't listen, is the Razor. Because when you bought a scooter, you got a free phone. Like the Hummer, you buy the Hummer and you get a free Hummer phone. Buy a Razor scooter, you get a free Motorola Razor.
Is that real?
It was a real thing.
That's awesome.
They were both red.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So my mom just didn't listen to me. She got me a Samsung. I'm like, who gives a fuck about a Samsung?
Dang, man. My first cell
Who the
phone-
fuck is Sam?
Who is Sam and what did he sing?
And what he sung?
Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
Is there there's like very few Sams that I know that are good at singing. Sam I Am was a good rhymer, I'll tell you that.
I know a Sam that can sing pretty well.
Yeah?
It's my friend Josh's wife. She's a tattooer. He's a tattooer. And sometimes she'll sing.
Karaoke or something?
Yep.
What's kind of her song? Adele, maybe?
Earl by the Dixie Chicks.
The Dixie Chicks. Yeah, you got to be pretty good with that.
Goodbye, Earl. You're feeling weak. La, 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 la.
I think I got it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll have
Pretty
to-
good tune.
Na 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 da 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 da. Yeah. Oh oh. I
My life away.
yeah. Oh. Dixie Chicks. Earl.
Do you have any? I have an announcement for the podcast. Poppy asked me to be his best man at his wedding. So with this announcement being said, we're getting Walking Out Blind back together. And I'm the singer now.
Oh man.
Dang.
That'll be so sick. Well, your first thing is when you go to Move Right tomorrow morning, you gotta get Nick on board.
Oh, he'll be on board. I just got to get him there.
what you do is you just put a standing base, like a big standing base, and just like put it in his office.
Oh yeah.
And he'll go,
He'll get the hint.
What the heck? Who did this? He'll be mad at first. He'll be like, who did this? Why is there standing base in here? I'm a physical therapist. I do physical therapy. I'm a doctor. I don't do standing base. And he'll like put it somewhere, but he won't throw it. He'll put it somewhere, and then they'll close down shop.
Yeah.
Close down, move right, and he'll be like, hey, I forgot something. I'll be right back. And he walks back in. He goes,
Dum, dum, dum.
dum, 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 dum.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be wonderful. Is there do I have to what do I have to do to be your best man?
You can just show up
Okay.
and smile. Less. More cheek. No, wrong cheeks. Squeeze them.
All righty, everybody. Give us a follow on Instagram, Today's Spray. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Spray Podcast, and give us a follow on YouTube. See everybody next week. Gravedigger.